Want to test your skills in a real money tournament without any investment? Here's your chance. We are running an exclusive tournament with 1K prize pool. The tournament will last no more than 3 hours, the field will be small, and the winner will get at least $150. And on top of it, nobody will leave the game empty-handed. To join the party, just hit the link in the description and sign up.
And yeah, we are here at the Triton Poker Series in London this time. And as you probably all heard about the big $1 million event, there has been some other events. And we have a pretty nice hand between Karel and Patrik Antonius here in the 25k pound no limit hold'em 6-handed event. So in this case, Charlie Karel and Patrik Antonius were blind versus blind. And you see Karel is covering Antonius by quite a bit. And he raised from the small blind to roughly just a little bit below 3 times. Karel is has some nice and hard plays he sometimes does. So we're really excited on how this hand is gonna go. He's not playing that often right now, I think, but yeah, he still knows, of course, he's still one of the best players. And yeah, his unconventional playstyle really puts a lot of the pros to the test. So now, let's see, we have Antonius defending here with King 6, pretty easy defend, blind versus blind here. And flops third pair, we expect Karel to continue here the flop almost all the time, just because he was the pre-flop aggressor. And we see he bets 65k into 190,000. So roughly almost exactly 1/3 pot. And yeah, as said, third pair, pretty easy call then here. Turn is also quite a good card for Antonius. If his third pair was good on the flop, it's still gonna be good on the turn a lot of times. Of course, something like 8-7 just came in, and some hard draws picked up, or some hearts picked up the flush draw now here as well. However, again, he has also the king of hearts, so he's blocking some of those combos that are possible. And yeah, it's probably not the best card for Karel. Yeah, exactly, not the best card for him to continue here. So he goes for the check on the turn. And Antonius, yeah, he doesn't have a chance here to really value bet anything. Everything that's gonna call him will probably be head or have a lot of equity against him. So yeah, I like the check. And now we get to the river. That's one of the brickiest bricks possible. The deuce of diamonds, flush doesn't come in, no other straight draws except the 4-3 of a 4-3 will come in. And now Karel goes for the all-in. Pretty nice move here. It might gonna work out versus Antonius here. So he bets over pots here. Antonius has 460k left. There was 320k in the pot. So he goes for the 1.5 times pot shove, over pot shove roughly here. And yeah, he's gonna put Antonius to the test now. It's really, really not easy for Antonius. There's a lot of things. Of course, he checked the turn now, Karel, and then fires the river again on a deuce. And he would bet all his jacks and most of his nines still on the turn because it doesn't change a lot. He could maybe check 8-7 if he has that, just because he could then get a bit more value on the river, because if Antonius has something like he has right now, he might be inclined to call more often. Also, Karel has an 8 in his hand, which blocks the nuts for Antonius. Same goes for the 4. So if there was, again, as I said, this 4-3, for example, Antonius could, for example, at least float the flop with 4-3 suited with some backdoors here. So he's blocking both nuts right now, which is a really nice thing for him. And I think therefore that's the reason why he went for this bluff. And yeah, Antonius doesn't block a lot here. He just has third pair. It's not like if he has 10-6, queen 6, or even 8-6. it would be easier for him here, I think. But here the king just doesn't block a lot of things for Carell. Only stuff like king queen, which would be a bluff anyway. So he's blocking just maybe some bluffs, like king queen, king 10, for example. Um, and yeah, so it's really hard here for Antonius now. And I think he's probably gonna get into the tank for quite some time. You see, he's down to his last two time bank chips now, so only 1 minute more for him to think about making the call. And yeah, we'll see if he's able to make the call. I think he's probably having exactly those things in mind. He's not blocking that he's just the only thing he's blocking is like yeah, like 6, 7, 8 combos of bluffs. And then he goes in for another time bank chip. But yeah, again, there's still so many bluffs that Carell can have. It's a lot of ace high stuff where he's also maybe ace 8, ace 4, ace 7 where he's blocking some of the nuts. And yeah, might even be some, maybe even a weaker 6 sometimes. But yeah, I do think I would probably go for the fold here just because it's really hard. But Antonius makes the call for his tournament live. Awesome call. Awesome call by Patrik Antonius. And yeah, awesome hand here. Make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel and don't miss out on anything. Follow the link in the description below to sign up to our course where we will talk about more things in theoretical. So where I will go through hands like that just so you can see the thought process behind it. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.